doing a video of you. Okay, put your mask down. Okay, tell me who you are. My name is...
My name is Oda.
What's your middle name?
Marie.
That's right. And how old are you, Oda Marie?
I'm 79 right now.
When you gonna be 80?
September the 9th, 1940.
1940. You're almost 100.
80. Some of them's older than me in there.
What do you like about being here at the Dreamcatcher?
The place sees everything's okay.
Yeah. Is there anything you hate about it?
No?
You okay with your roommate? She's pretty good?
Yeah, she seems like she's pretty good. The only thing is I don't like the way she don't put a spray in her room. Like, oh boy, it smells when I'm good in the bathroom.
So she stinks it up?
Yeah. And then I use a spray to get
I brought you 5 cans today. That ought to last you 5 days.
Oh yeah. But they lost more than that. I use it when I go to the bathroom and my bowels move. But I don't smell it, but yet I just say to myself, well, maybe I smell it too, and somebody else will smell it to smell.
Where were you born? Can you pull your mask down?
West Virginia.
We're at in West Virginia.
Moundsville, West Virginia.
Yeah. And where did you live at that time?
I think I lived in the house I always remembered was up on Highland Avenue.
Yeah.
Up on Highland 55 Highland Avenue.
And you still remember that, from 80 years ago. That's pretty good memory. What did you like best about living there in Moundsville, West Virginia?
Well, as long as I lived there, I guess it was okay. Last time I went there wasn't okay.
No, it wasn't. Well, then where did you live after that?
Zanesville, Ohio.
Who'd you live with there?
I lived on a farm with, I don't remember his name. Let's see, Oscar worked for him. And
Uncle Ben?
Oh, no, relatives.
Oh.
It was that man that, not very far from Grandma.
And you and Grandma lived there on the farm. What did she do? Did she cook or something?
No, she took care of just him and the house.
Was he older?
Oh, yeah, he was much older. And that's all. Took care of the house while he worked on the farm.
Where'd you live after that?
Well, she took care of Grandma until she died. And then we went to Canton, Ohio. And Mother worked in a boarding house.
Yeah, did you like that? Where'd you sleep in the boarding house?
Well, it was a place where we had our bed and a curtain in front of it. But right outside was, right by the curtain, out of the curtain, was the table and chairs where all the boarders was.
So you didn't have much privacy there?
No, that's when she met Roy. And Roy said that if Mom would take in his brother and his dad and Mother, he would pay for our apartment. He'd get us an apartment and Mother could live in it.
Where was that apartment at?
Right up over a place where Pizza House.
Is that why you hate pizzas today?
Yes.
So how long did y'all live there?
Until Mother married Roy in then they bought that house of John's,
Yeah.
and Mother said why she married him was married to Roy was because she wanted her name on it, and none of his people could take it.
Yeah.
And so, but they never did live together, never did live in the same room or anything.
Yeah.
She stayed in the room with me,
Yeah.
and that was the house there. And Roy, John bought out there on the
Do you remember
farm.
the name of that street?
Let me see. No, I don't.
Willow.
Willow.
Wi-
Willow.
Willow Row.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trees like that on
We
there.
lived in was a what do they call it? Place where you live in a
Well, some people used to come to Grandma's back door. What did we call those? Asking for food. Remember that?
come to her back door.
Yeah, come to her back door when you lived there on Willow Row. And they would ask for food, and she'd bring them in and feed them. What were they called? Gypsies?
I don't know.
Did we call them hobos?
Mother would feed anybody that needed it.
Yes, she would. She was a good cook. What did she cook that you liked the best?
All of them candy cookies.
Those are good. You know, I have that recipe.
No.
I do. I ought to make some. Sometimes she would put chocolate in them.
I don't like the chalk, and that's what. So did Jeannie. And every time I go down there, Jeannie would make them.
The candy
But she
cookies.
she said that she would put chocolate in some of them too, but I didn't like the ones she put chocolate in.
Yeah. Do you remember what Grandma's mother's name was? It would have been your grandmother.
No, 'cause I never did meet her.
Was she dead before you was born?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember? Can you name all of Grandma's brothers and sisters?
No.
I know there was Aunt Tilly,
And Aunt Lizzie,
Aunt Lizzie.
and,
Was there Uncle Ben?
oh, yeah, Uncle Ben, I remember him. And Uncle Grover,
Grover.
and then there was Uncle,
How many brothers and sisters does she have? Do you remember?
21.
21.
Yeah,
21?
yeah.
Oh my gosh. She must have had several wives. Ain't no woman could birth 21 children and still live.
See, Granddad, when he married Grandma, he had 3. And they were little tiny babies.
Yeah.
So they didn't know who their mommy and daddy was. And mommy was. And then Grandma had 18.
18. Oh my gosh. Were any of them twins, or she had 18
No.
children? Lord of mercy, how did she feed all those
There
children?
was out on the farm.
But you never knew her.
No.
Well, no wonder. She probably died early after having 18 children, taking care of 21.
And they were, none of them born by midwives.
Really? She had them all at home?
And all Grandma's children was too, all but me.
Can you name all your brothers and sisters?
Oh, yeah. Louise and Hazel and Lou and Dolores and Hazel. I got there was 5.
Another brother? What's his name?
Oh, John and John and
Starts with an O.
yeah. Oscar,
Oscar.
and then Leroy. Leroy was before all them.
Leroy.
Yeah,
Now, who was Leroy?
that was the one before.
Did he die?
Yeah, before I was born.
How old did he die at birth, or?
No, he just didn't live very long.
How old was he?
I don't know how old he was.
Was he just a baby?
He was a baby when he was, but he didn't live very long.
Was he sick?
I don't know if he was sick.
Did you know
or
his
anything.
full name? Was it Leroy what?
Leroy,
Maybe that's why Uncle Oscar named one of his boys Leroy.
I just know Leroy.
So he was born he would have been older than you?
Oh yeah, he would have been. He was about Louise and John's.
So he
age.
would have been one of the older ones.
Yeah, he's up there.
Huh. Can you name your daddy's brothers and sisters?
Oh, Daddy only had there was 2, and he didn't have no sisters.
He just had 2 brothers.
He
Do you remember their names?
That's my uncle's. Uncle, he was,
Grover?
They married brothers and sisters.
He what?
They married 2 sisters.
Oh, so Pap, your
The one in Janesville. Daddy and Uncle.
oh, so your daddy was married to a woman, and your uncle married her sister.
Yeah.
You don't remember their names? Maybe it'll come. So he just had 2 brothers, just 3 boys. Do you remember his mom and daddy's name? By any chance? Like, did you call them like Grandma so-and-so or
I just said Grandpa.
Grandma and Grandpa?
Your mother would know him because she lived with him for over a year.
Yeah. But why'd she live with them for a year, do you remember?
Because Mommy sent her there when I was sick. I was born sick.
Yeah.
So Mommy sent her there because
So they would take care of her?
because that was because she had to do all the time on me.
I heard she was mean. Did you know she was
They
mean?
said she was mean. I
You
don't
think she
know.
was mean to my mama?
Oh, your mommy seemed like she liked her.
She did?
Yeah.
Okay. So she stayed there about a year. So Mama is what, 7 years older than you?
She's 6.
6. So when you were born, she was about 6. So she lived with
So Mommy
your
sent-
grandmother for a year when she was around 6.
Yeah.
Did anybody else go live with her?
No. Lou, I know Lou had to quit school and to be with me, and so Mommy could work some.
Where did Grandma work?
She worked first paper in people's houses,
Doing what in people's houses?
papering them,
Wallpapering.
wallpaper.
I didn't know she knew how to wallpaper. That's hard work.
And then she worked at the boarding house down where they made. It's not a boarding house. It's a place where they made pots and pans down there.
Was it in Roseville?
Huh?
Was it called in Roseville? Did she do pottery? Make pottery? Like
No, pots and pans
huh?
at the stamping works.
Stamping works.
Stamping.
Did she? So at the boarding house, she was a cook,
Yeah,
and so she cooked for them, kind of like for room and board for you.
for both of us. She would cook and everything in Canton. When she stayed there, a lot of them come from up north down here. in the South, went up there to get
Yeah.
work.
What? Tell me about Grandma and her. What'd you say? What kind of dancing did she do?
Square dance.
Square dancing. What would she wear?
Oh, I remember just that red dress and everything.
Red dress and what else?
That's what got me. I don't know where she bought all that red stuff. One time, she just bought all that red.
She wore a red dress. Did she wear red shoes?
At one time.
Did she
And
wear
red hat.
red hat? And
everything was red.
And she used to wear. I know she used to wear red lipstick.
Oh,
She
red.
probably looked really pretty when she did. And she said she went with Sam. Now, who is Sam?
Sam was just
a nice guy?
like a neighbor or something. Not a neighbor, but he didn't live too far away, but he'd just pick her up and they'd go.
Was he like her boyfriend or something?
No.
Huh. Now, did you ever go to school?
I went to the first and second grade, and one grade I failed in. And then when I came to Canton, I don't know what couple of years I went to school there till I went at Colma.
Yeah.
Then Mother never did send me back to school.
Yeah. Do you remember the name of the school where you went? Did you like living in Canton? Or would you rather live in West Virginia?
I liked it, but really I didn't understand it too much.
Do you remember there were times when the bread truck would come to the door when you lived on Willow Road?
When we lived in Moundsville, I always remembered that truck that came around and sold them cherry
Pies?
coffee cakes.
Oh, I bet they were good. Grandma would always let you get one, wouldn't she?
Oh, yeah, Oscar liked them too.
Yeah.
He wrote to Lou and had to try to get him some and send them to him.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite brother and sister? One maybe that you was the closest to? Or had fun or something?
I don't know, because I don't know too much that when in that coma, only what the family would tell me.
Would your daddy bring you candy, sacks of candy sometimes?
Oh, that's what Dee told me about.
Do you remember that? I heard
she
you was
said
kind
she
of.
had
I heard
to
you was
act
kind
like a
of.
dog.
She did.
Had to get down and act like a dog to try to get it from me.
Well, that wasn't very nice, was it?
She didn't like it.
Did you give her some candy?
Yes, I guess I fed her. She liked that. But it seemed like Daddy gave it to me and then gave the bag to me, and that's why. And she tried to get some of it.
Did the other ones have to act like a dog to get it?
They were too old.
Too old. Why wouldn't he give my mother some?
Well, he just had a bag of candy. He didn't have
A lot to
separated. He just gave it to one person.
What kind of candy usually was it? Was it wrapped candy?
I don't know.
Just probably really good candy?
I don't know nothing about it.
What about Pap's brother? Did he have a brother that was sick? And that
No.
somebody would have to go feed him and different things. Do you remember that?
No, I read Grandpa's the only one I can think of, but it wasn't Daddy's.
No. No, Grandpa, which one are you talking about? On your dad's side?
No, that was Roy's dad.
Now, I got a test for you. Let's see if you can pass this test. Can you name all of Jeannie's kids?
Jeannie.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know,
no.
No. One of them died a couple years ago.
None of them. All I know is they drunk and all. I just remember Susie. No,
Yeah.
Susie was her sister.
Yeah, their mother was Jeannie. Jeannie. Who else was in that family? Jeannie and who else?
There's only one girl, and all the rest of them was boys.
Yeah, I mean, like, who was Jeannie's sisters and brothers?
Oh, there was 4 of them. There was Robin and Roy, and then there was Susie and Jeannie.
Yeah. Who was Aunt Lou married to?
Bob.
He was a nice guy, wasn't he?
Oh, I liked Bob.
Everybody liked him, Uncle Bob.
Oh,
He would get all us kids in the car, and there was a lot of us too, and take us all to get ice cream.
He'd do anything for us.
He would do anything, and he was probably one of him and Uncle Oscar were my favorite uncles growing up, because they, you know, who else would take a bunch of dirty neck kids go get ice cream? He didn't care how you looked or anything. He'd just take you.
Bob would take us to the Kingdom Hall, and he'd stop there all the time and get us ice cream.
Yeah. What about Uncle Oscar? What do you remember about him? Do you remember the story about the red wagon?
Oh, he always something about them.
Him and Uncle John were fighting over it.
I think John.
What'd Pap do when they were fighting over it?
I don't know too much about that. Can't remember because they never did tell me too much. I never got.
I think they got to fighting over it, so Pap cut it in half.
Oh,
Sounds like something he might would do. Did Pap ever marry again?
no,
No?
he wanted Mommy back.
Well, she didn't want him, so I think Roy Johnson was really good to her, don't you think?
He was good to Mommy, but Mommy didn't kiss him or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, he
I
was
know.
good to you too, wasn't he? He provided for you.
Yeah, that's what Mommy liked.
What kind of profession was he? Do you remember?
He was maker.
Yeah, Grandma
He
used
made
to
bricks.
pack him a big, remember that big lunchbox she used to fill up? Metal lunchbox he took to work. What did he do? Did he smoke cigarettes?
Chew tobacco.
Chewed tobacco.
I know the first Christmas I bought him a spittoon.
Did he use it? I bet he did.
I don't know, but mother wouldn't marry him until he quit it.
I don't know. I remember him doing it when I stayed there.
I think maybe he kept chewing. He's smoking. Mom didn't like that drinking. And
Yeah.
he quit that too.
Yeah, I didn't ever know him to drink. Did Pap
He used
ever
to.
drink?
No, but not as I know of. Daddy
Yeah.
never did.
Yeah.
But he would smoke a pipe.
Do you remember all of Pap's brothers and sisters? Oh, you're
He
telling me
never
that
had no sisters.
he had 2 brothers. And where did they grow
I
up in?
think he had adopted. His parents adopted a daughter, but they never did say too much about.
Did she die?
I don't know.
Where did he grow up? What city?
West Zanesville.
Zanesville. I wonder how they got from Zanesville to Moundsville.
I don't know. But both of them got married to the ones to Mommy and her sister.
Yeah. What are some things about your childhood that you remember that you liked? Did you ever ride a bike?
Oh, Mother didn't allow me.
Didn't you have a boyfriend?
Oh, in Canton I did.
What was his name?
They was Oh, now I can't remember.
Huh.
I wanted to know more about him, but nobody let me know.
They probably didn't want you to like go out on a date or anything, because they kind of protected you, don't you think?
I don't know if they. I wanted to know his last name, but they never did let me know.
They wouldn't let you know? Huh. Was he cute? Was he
I don't
handsome?
know. They said that he came to Mommy's funeral
Huh.
with his wife.
Wife?
Yeah, he had a wife,
Ay. Well,
but they just made sure I didn't see him.
well, I guess you couldn't be a girlfriend then. If he had a wife.
But Wilbur.
Wilbur, but you don't remember you never did know his last name.
They never let me know his name.
I wonder why not. Maybe they was afraid you'd get in touch
I
with him or
don't know.
something. Huh.
I don't know no more about him. I wanted to know when Louise, when she came to Canton, she looked all in the book, or the telephone and everything, saying that she's trying to find him, and
Huh.
I didn't know nothing about it to find.
Did you like moving to Georgia?
I found out more after I came to Georgia.
Yeah.
I started learning things.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do anything before
I think
come to
Aunt
Georgia.
Louise was really good about getting you all the help that you needed.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you go to some kind of center?
Oh, yeah. I went to a lot of places here, and then finally I went, when you came down, I was I went to,
Did you go to the Bobby Dodd Center? Was it Bobby Dodd?
yeah, Bobby Dobbs. That's where I signed up.
What would you do there?
Oh, we was making little things. It wasn't much of
Was it like a job or something?
a little job.
Yeah.
But they were kind of teaching us stuff, trying to learn. And then they took me in a room and talked to me. They said, "You'll never learn anything, or else you get away from them people of yours.
Huh.
And only what you know." And
Wonder why they said that.
get me to sign to let me go to Milledgeville. And I signed and went to Milledgeville.
How long did you stay there?
A year, I think it was.
Did you have a boyfriend down there?
Yeah.
What was his
I had
name?
one, I don't remember his name. Even Louise took him on a picnic with her.
I know, I went down there too. Do you remember me coming with her? I came down there a couple times. Do you remember that? Do you know that guy right there? He looks like a bank robber.
I think
Are you here to visit somebody?
I am.
I think our time's probably up. We've
Oh,
cheated a little bit.
It's gone 1 o'clock.
I know, we've cheated, but nobody come kick me out, so it's gonna stay here as long as they let me to. Well, let me turn off this video. I need to do this more often because we get some family history on that. Tell the camera bye.
Bye.
Say, Joni, you're the greatest thing in the whole wide world.
Joni is the greatest thing in the whole wide world.
You're the prettiest one in the whole family.
You're the prettiest in the family.
Okay, that's my favorite part. Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Okay.